Hi guys, this is DocV, and this is Monday Moves. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm DocV. I'm your pivot maestro and next steps coach in career transition and business. I'm super excited to be back to pick up our conversation from last week, all about decision making and deciding, to this week, which is all about commitment and leaning into that commitment. So remember, what is this? This is our 15-minute power up for the week. Wherever you are in your day, you can always start, right? You can always pick up the ball and start making your moves. So let's talk about commitment and leaning into commitment. What does that mean? What does that take? And what do you have to overcome to get to that place and space? Well, again, last week we talked about decision making and deciding, not being paralyzed by fear. Fear is what holds us back. Fear of the unknown, fear of what will happen, fear of consequences, just fear in general, right? So to get to the commitment part, to commit to the decision, you have to overcome that fear. You have to decide to own your choices, right? Make the decision. You have a right to choose, so choose. Make that decision, then own that choice. Then you can move into committing, and that's all what owning that choice means. You're making a commitment to move forward, to lean in to that decision you've made, fear and all. We talked about embracing fear, right? And making it your ally. When you decide, when you commit, there's a certain surge of energy. You activate the law of attraction, right? You activate that positive energy that's going to come alongside you and help you move forward in that commitment to that decision. Now, that decision it could be any type of decision. It could be deciding to pivot out of the workforce, to be your own boss. It could be to cut off some unproductive, toxic friendships. Whatever it is, once you commit to it, once you decide, once you tell your subconscious, the crew, right, you're the captain. Once you tell your subconscious, this is what we're doing, this is the course I'm setting, you set that navigation, you give that order, they set the navigation, and you go, right? So lean in to that decision and the power of that decision. There is power in deciding. There is power in committing. One of those fears that we deal with and we struggle with is power. Those of us who haven't had it, we don't really understand it. We don't really know how to wield it. We think it's the root of all evil, whatever the case may be. Whatever social programming or conditioning you've been brought up with or that has been instilled in you, it's all in the mind. And it's all about working all of that out, filtering out that mindset so that you can think without a box about various concepts and it will not paralyze you. So power, there is goodness in power when good people wield that power, right, for good. So when you make that decision, you commit, you lean in that decision, you activate the law of attraction and all of that comes with it. And you move forward in this new empowerment. What you're doing when you start to make these decisions, when you start to take these baby steps that you have been afraid to take, you will start day by day to feel better, to come out of that state of depression or repression or oppression or whatever it is that has been keeping you in stasis in this place that is causing you just to spin your wheels, not make progress, be unhappy, unfulfilled. It all starts with the decision to do better, to be better, to step into the true you and activate that power and the law of attraction that comes along with it. Folks, it's all about loving the skin you're in. No matter who you are, where you are, what profession you're in, what's going on in your life, you have decisions to make. And you should get about making those decisions. Because once you do, once you get off the couch, out of that chair, out of that situation you're in, you will start to feel so much better. Now, I will be the first to admit and tell you, you will likely deal with some PTSD, right? Some post-traumatic stress disorder. But it's okay. It's okay. Because we all go through this process, right? So we all go through this process. So don't run from it. There will be stages and feelings that you will not, like the stages of grief, you will not be happy about. You will be wondering what in the world is going on, but keep moving forward. Keep moving forward in that decision and that commitment. And then those folks, those angels that I have been experiencing will come round about you. They will confirm, reaffirm the decisions you've made. And hey, what's the worst that can happen? You may run into a brick wall, come to a difficult challenge, but if you commit, if you decide, if you summon those laws of attraction, that law of attraction behind you, you will be able to push through, climb over, go under, or around that wall. It's all in the decision. It's all in the decision. And hey, if you decide, I want to take a different path, you can always pivot, right? So that's enough for today to get you started thinking about your Monday moves and what you're going to do, what you're going to tackle this week as far as decision making and leaning into that decision, right? So I'm DocV. I'm your pivot maestro and your next steps coach. So reach out anytime. And this is Monday Moves. So go out and make yours. Go out and get it.